This is how a 100x objective lens looks like, which magnifies an image 100 times. We can see a smaller lens in the front and a larger lens at the back that can very tightly focus our laser light. By tightly focusing light, this is how we create an optical tweezer that attracts the surrounding particles. We know that when light passes through the thicker middle portions of a convex lens, it encounters more path. We can see a planar wavefront coming in from the left that becomes a concave wavefront after passing through the lens. A spatial light modulator is a device which can change the wavefront of light to simulate any lens or diffraction grating or a general optical element. A spatial light modulator effectively looks like a camera sensor. We can see the associated circuitry. It consists of an array of liquid crystals whose orientation can be controlled, and therefore we can control whether light travels through a lot of path or very little path. We can also simulate diffraction grating, and therefore an incoming light will be reflected onto a central maxima. In fact, we can have multiple diffraction gratings and we can mix up and put them together on our spatial light modulator. So instead of a single central maxima, we will now have two maximas, and therefore we can create two traps to trap different particles. In fact, we can have an array of traps where we can trap a lot of particles. Not only point traps, we can also have line or a circle as a trap on which we can constrain our particles. This is how our experimental setup looks like. You can see a laser which emits infrared light. This infrared light is not visible to the eyes, but it can be caught by the camera. After passing through a bunch of mirrors, it finally reaches our target region, which is a spatial light modulator. After getting modulated to the target shape, it gets further reflected and we guide it into our microscope. We can place our microparticles on a slide and place them on top of an objective to control with an optical tweezer. Let's see the different kind of patterns that we can place on our spatial light modulator to obtain different kinds of traps. On the left hand side, we have a grating which gives a central maxima to control a particle in a single trap, whereas on the right hand side, we see a Laguerre Gaussian beam which not only traps the particle on a circle but also provides a force along the tangent of that circle. Let's have a look at some experimental data. You can see a circular trap which we generate with our infrared laser. We can also block the infrared light from our camera and only look at the particle which is moving along the circular trap. We can also trap multiple particles. In this case, we see two particles moving along the circular trap. And here we can see lots and lots of particles moving along a circle.